Welcome to my channel, guys. This time for another manga volume review. Once again, guys, before starting anything, I want to thank Yen Press for sending me this copy to review for you guys. This is going to be on God Bless the Mistaken. It is out already, so there is a link in the description below where you guys can buy manga. Make sure you check it out there. Put the title. You guys will find it pretty easily. Use the discounts online, guys. A lot of you guys will go to bookstores here like Barnes & Noble. I go there all the time, but they don't have as many discounts as they used to. They used to have a discount almost every season, and I loved it, and now they don't. So use those discounts online. Take advantage of them because it does help save some money. So, God Bless the Mistaken. It is a series that I found actually very intriguing, and just the whole essence of what the story, the place and different things that are happening within the story was the very more interesting part to it. Characters are still developing, so you know you're learning to love them. So before anything else, guys, if you haven't done so by now, also subscribe to my channel, give some love by commenting, liking, and sharing. You guys can find many Yen Press reviews here, but also other reviews as anime and light novels and stuff like that. Yen on different stuff that I have here. So if you're looking for otaku stuff, more likely you'll find it here. I do appreciate all the support. Let me know if you're new in the comment section, and I can welcome you to the channel. So, okay, God Bless the Mistaken. We have two main characters. Don't mistake them. It's not a romance. The boy, which you can tell there, he's floating. His name is Khan, and then the girl who is actually his landlady. He's in middle school. She's a professor. So huge age difference. Just learn that out. She's Kasane, and Kasane is a landlady that owns basically a shared house. He's one of them that lives there, as well as other characters. We have most of them here. The only one missing is the lady that comes and cleans. So, but we have basically a college student, I believe, as well, and he is working already. So they're all older but him, and in the beginning we don't dive into the world completely. We just learn that she's a researcher to bugs, and we don't know what these bugs are, but she's just a researcher, and she takes in Khan as a helper to help her investigate these bugs. Now, we quickly find out that these bugs are essentially not animal or insects that we immediately think of, but they're actually think of it like a computer bug. They're something that distorts the world, right? The first bug that we experience, I'm trying to find a good picture for that. They're essentially going through the city, and in the city, everything is overgrown by trees, overgrown by plants, and they can't do anything about it. Now, this happens every 5-6 days. There's a new bug. Sometimes it lasts 1 or 2 days. Sometimes it lasts 2 weeks, depends the size of the bug. So she herself investigates what causes them, but also how they can work, with the effects of them. So the bug then goes away, and then I want to say the second bug is probably a third of the anime, and that is that they are able to float. So we get a little good picture there. They're able to float. At one point, one of the guys that is, doing photography, he wants to go as high as possible past the clouds to take some nice photographs. And again, dangerous as heck. Like, I wouldn't even try to climb, but in the anime, it's cute. You have little kids taking advantage of it, crossing the road above in the sky so that they don't get hit by the cars. And everyone's just kind of enjoying themselves, floating around. It's very, very interesting. In this sequence of the volume, we do find out that Kasane does not experience the bugs. She's actually a rare case, which is what makes her a good researcher, because she can still see, she still doesn't like, she's not affected by it. The plants, obviously, she sees them. It affects the city, right? So she's affected by it. But when it comes to like a personal, physical thing, she is not affected by it. So the fact that everyone can float, she can't float. The second or last third part of the bug that we see here is that, or the third one that we see is that everything is flipped. The words are flipped. People try to do stuff with the right hand, they're actually doing it with their left hand. So everything just feels awkward. And this is where we see more of Kasane's ability of a researcher. She starts learning how it flips, what way it does flipped, and because of her research, there's apps and stuff like that that are created immediately so people can read newspaper. Because just imagine trying to read everything backwards or stuff like that, or being in a college class, like we have that example through the other tenants not being able to do the class, but they have to because it's curriculum, right? So they eventually invent an app where that flips everything for you so that you can now study, now read, which makes everything easier. The last one is they're able to see mythical creatures, and she learns that the mythical creature is created through how they imagine it. So like if they imagine it having legs, it has legs. If they imagine it having wings, it has wings. So she just has fun with it. That in a nutshell is the first volume. A lot of the the manga itself is learning about what she can, what she can't do as a researcher, and just how she really plays the key part in this world, helping everyone else essentially, because she's the only one that doesn't. And then also Khan, just experiencing the world of these different bugs, which I think is such an interesting perspective, to be honest. There's not like no enemy, like there's no like oh, we're being chased or anything. Like it's just a slice of life of a different world, and it's nice, it's cute, very simple. I think people will enjoy reading it. I will say there is no hook to it. If I would watch this as an anime, I would definitely watch this as a whole anime and not as a reaction anime where I, wait every episode to react to it, because there's not a lot going on other than it's a different world. They're experiencing different bugs, and they have to live through them. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this. Thank you again to Yem Press for sending me the copy. Make sure you guys give some love by commenting, liking, and sharing. It just helps the channel, but it also helps Yem Press. So it supports the company that really releases a lot of stuff for us. So make sure you do that. Thank you again for your love and support, guys. And like always, don't be strangers. See you guys.